something, and their faces are blurred out, and they know who they are.
Oh, of course.
And these are like Olympic, like that lady I sent the picture, that video of.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
gold medalist, and he was like barking up her tree. And I mean, these are some fairly politically well-connected show people and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And what ended up happening is people saw those pictures of that clinic, because they're already pissed off at him because he's criticizing them. Because they're also being Olympic people or whatever. And he ended up getting his clinics pulled from the recognized
Oh, no way.
thing out there. It's a big stink up. It's interesting though. You should read up on it.
Wow, I'm going to have to do that.
But the message, the stuff that he's got in his book is really good. So sometimes the messenger's a little bit of a goofball, but that doesn't mean the message isn't right. So, because I honestly didn't know that stuff was going on, that Volker stuff.
Uh-huh.
Because I'd seen some people stolen some Grand Prix jumpers, and they had them all over bent. I'm like, that's stupid. He's behind the vertical. You know, they're sucking back. I mean,
What does that mean, behind the vertical?
Oh, those pictures when they've got their heads basically, their noses basically on their chest.
Okay.
And what happens is, you see like when she's moving properly, her face is either in front of the vertical, like the pole
Okay.
to nose should be a straight line.
Okay.
And like what she did there, well, I mean, I know she's just like scratching herself there when she flipped her head down. But
Yeah, she's looking at the breast collar.
Oh, yeah. But they would try to work them like that all the time.
Oh, okay.
You see how like right now, even though we're kind of doing some birds and stuff, you see how I'm always dropping this inside rein?
Uh-huh.
So she learns to carry herself independently.
Yeah.
What they do is they get those draw reins out. They'll rub that foot like the point but they get the draw reins out and they try to pull their head to their nose to the chest, and it's not proper work.
Yeah, that's not natural either.
It's not. They're not engaging that back end, and you think, I mean, it upsets me a little bit because you would think these people would know better at that level, but no. I mean, the guys that are good are really good, but the ones that are
Really bad.
And it's cool. What I think is cool though about like the jumpers is I was watching the Grand Prix. I don't remember which one it was. They had a little bit of it one on. It was McLean Ward. He's a real rough rider, and then there were some other guys that looked really rough. I mean, they're like, oh, you see them going down the line. I know the line was tight, but they're like seesawing on the mouth and all this stuff. And I mean, and they ended up pulling rails. But then there was a guy that got in there, and he's like sixth best in the world, and that horse looked like your grandma could ride. I mean, it looked like it had been trained, you know, dressage like correctly, like it looked like the way he was cantering, looked like he worked on canter pirouettes all the time. I mean, he was so well schooled, and he ended up winning. And what's cool, what I love about the jumpers is that you have, you know, the people that spend the time on this flat work, proper flat work, and the cavaletti work and all that. And they, you know, of course they've got good horses, but they end up winning off these guys that are, you know, rough and ready. And like there was one going around, I mean, it looked so stiff in the jaw and neck. You know, it wasn't flexing. I mean, it just looked stiff.